Well, the government is still ironing out protocols for tourists who have been allowed entry into the country once they adhere to the protocols issued in the emergency orders. The issue of quarantine chief among the stipulations. Keisha Adderley tells us that the tourism minister outlined today just how foreign guests will be monitored.
Tourism Minister, the Honorable Dionisio de Aguilar, concedes that a leisurely trip to the Bahamas coupled with quarantine is no day at the beach. But that's the way it will have to be, as commercial flights are allowed in again for those guests who can wait out the 14-day COVID-19 incubation period. But what will quarantine look like? Minister de Aguilar explains.
So there are three ways you can quarantine. First, you can do it in your home, assuming you have your own bedroom and bathroom that you can seclude yourself into. You can go into an Airbnb type property and seclude yourself there. You can go into a government mandated facility. And the fourth one is what we're trying to do to give some life to tourism is allow you to quarantine in a hotel.
The minister was also asked how such an arrangement would be enforced.
Everybody gets onto the Hubcat. They put the app on the phone and they track the phone and see where you are. And then we're going to, national security is going to get very much involved in this process, and they're going to be the ones that are checking, following up, popping up on you to make sure that you comply with quarantining. Quarantining is critical. And when you decide to go away, come back and not quarantine, you lead to the outcome that we're having now.
That is a surge of more than 200 cases since July. Minister de Aguilar says there's no evidence that hotel workers are at a higher risk once protocols are followed.
This is a conundrum. How do you deal with the staff? And so right now, when you go into a hotel-type property, the staff are masked. A lot of them are wearing gloves. A lot of them are serving in a way to keep them safe. And so we haven't, at least now, had many cases of employees in hotels that are getting infected as a result of where they work. That's what the evidence is showing us thus far. So we feel that if you come into the country, you have your COVID test, you go into a hotel and you just stay on that property. The staff practice all of the health protocols that we've laid out. We think that we can get that to work.
Keisha Adderley, ZNS Network News.